thanks for coming back. We really appreciate it.
Props to the people who listened to our first one.
Thank you. Also, me and Jimena just spent like almost a whole hour trying to figure out how to record today's episode because we're currently social distancing, panoramic things,
COVID
things. So we're currently filming this over Zoom.
Yeah, in each other's house. Well, in our own house. So she's at her house. Yeah. So
first I wanted to talk about, we didn't mention in the first episode the meaning behind our podcast name, Lechita.
Okay, so I think we were thinking of some names, but we couldn't really find one because we try to find things that we have in common. So we tried to think of something about boba because we both love boba, or something about tea. And then it kind of hit us where Lechita, and a little bit backstory. So I went to her house and we went over to her grandma's house, and her nephew, when he wants milk, he always asks for lechita. And it kind of started to become an inside joke. I started to say it, and then we kind of started saying it often. And then when we came up with the name, we were in our car. Well, we were in my car. And then we were thinking about some names, and she just screams it out, and we're like, lechita. And it just kind of hit. It's tea, but
lechita.
It's lechita. Does that really make sense?
Yeah, it does. The way my nephew says it is lechita, 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 lechita. And he just keeps saying that until he gets his lechita. Our name, we were originally going to call it Girl. Wait, what were we going to call it? Girl? Girl what?
Girl or girls. But we wanted to be gender neutral. We didn't just want to point it out for the girls. We also wanted to do it for guys.
Yeah, so that's when we
put a name that was just meant for girls, and I feel our audience would only be girls, and we don't want that. We just kind of want it to be for everyone and for whoever.
Yeah. But anyways, today's topic, we're going to be talking about relationships.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think we should start off. Are you in a relationship?
I am currently not, so hit me up. What's your at? No, just kidding. But okay, so the first thing that I thought about a relationship is the talking stage. And I know that's a thing. That's how a relationship starts, the talking stage. But it shouldn't take, it kind of should, but it
okay,
really
how long should you be in the talking phase?
I think personally, it should last no longer than 3 months. 3 months is already too long, because you can't start, or you can't be in a relationship when you don't know each other. How are you gonna
that's
what is a relationship when you guys don't even know each other? So that's why there's a talking stage. But then there's some pros and cons of the talking stage. Some people don't believe in the talking stage.
Exactly.
Because it's either you're committed or you're not. So I feel the talking stage, it's kind of in between. You are, but you're not.
Yeah, I feel in some cases, the talking stage, how do I say it? The other person doesn't really ask you're kind of asking the get to know you questions. What's your favorite color? And they're why are you asking these weird questions? They're not important. For you, it might be important, but for the other person, it might not be important. And that's why I feel it gets difficult to move forward, because they don't want to talk about themselves or anything.
But then again, you really have to think about it. How are you guys gonna get to know each other? like you are not. I don't like. Do you have to be friends? Is like when you're in the talking stage, are you guys considered as friends or like friends? Like I don't know how to explain it.
Love
But are you
interest?
guys friends? Friends with benefits, relationship? Like it has to be labeled. And I know nothing, like not everything should be labeled, but it has to be called something. Because like, how are you gonna explain it to someone? Like if you're gonna spill the tea to someone, like, hey, like I'm talking to someone. Like, oh,
Yeah.
what are you guys? Oh no, we're just talking. A lot of people just say like, oh no, we're just talking. But you know what I mean?
I feel like the talking stage is really exhausting because you could be talking with someone for 3 months and nothing happens, and then you got to start over with someone else.
And I think that's what's
really
frustrating.
annoying.
And I like now, now that COVID is a thing, I feel like it's so hard to form a relationship because you guys are just talking like through the phone, and it's so hard to meet up because usually, how I imagine, right? How relationships would go, like you guys are kind of talking, texting, and then maybe if you guys meet each other at school or like at some point you guys are gonna have to like meet up. But now it's so hard because of COVID. So most of the time it's just texting, FaceTiming, calling, I don't know, etc.
Oh, speaking about FaceTiming, I hate those guys who, when you ask them like, hey, do you want to FaceTime, or like, what does your voice sound like, or let's like talk on the phone, because I feel like texting is kind of exhausting too. And then they're like, oh, I don't like FaceTime. Bruh. I mean, I get it's not for everyone, but like, really?
Like, if you can't meet up or you guys can't hang out, if it's hard for you to hang out, might as well FaceTime, because how are you, like, what if that person is catfishing or something? I don't know.
I have a question for you.
You have a question for me? Oh my god.
Yeah. What is your longest relationship?
Oh my god. That is, I don't even want to say it, because even I'm embarrassed to say it, because it's just like I don't even want to talk about it, because I feel like,
I respect that,
because I don't want to like talk about it, because like it's just so weird.
Mine's kind of embarrassing too. I think because we're still super young, we haven't had anything real yet, so
yeah, we're freshly out of high school, so I feel like it's a start of finding what you really like, not only like relationship, but like in life.
Soulmates? Do you believe in soulmates?
Oh yes.
Okay, so
100%.
I believe you have at least 3, and these are the 3.
Yes, I've heard of those. Okay,
yes.
but keep going.
Number 1,
I've heard of those.
Puppy love. Puppy love is just like, they're like your first love and you're just goo goo gaga over them, but then it ends over something really stupid.
Yeah, you're kind of in, it's basically called I think they call it the honeymoon phase.
Yeah. The second one. Huh?
No.
Okay, the second one, I heard that the second one is like, hits hard. Like that one like destroys you.
Okay, so the second one, I think it's when, yes, I've heard of that one. Where it's like, okay, you kind of find out what you kind of like and when you don't like, and you kind of just go through it, and you think that person is like the one, and you truly believe that you're gonna marry this person, blah blah blah, but something really dumb and like immature happens, and you guys break up, and you guys are both like very heartbroken and you guys, I guess, in that depressed mode where like, oh, like I can't live my life without them. And that's when you start learning more about yourself.
Deep.
That went real deep. Oh my
Anyways,
god.
what was I gonna say? Do you believe in marriage?
Yes. But I feel like that comes over time. Like I can't just
What do
I
you
know
mean?
I've seen a lot of like relationship. I completely respect and like I won't judge you, but like I feel like it's not right for me. So I've seen a lot of couples that get married in like a year or two, or like maybe I think the
Oh
least I've seen
no,
is like
no, no.
3 years, and I'm like, oh heck no. Like
I
I
need at
completely
least.
don't get me wrong, I completely respect their decision, and people I guess love different, or each relationship is different, but in my case, like I feel like I need like 6 years.
Yeah, I need
Like
at least max 5 or 6, but at the same time, I kind of don't believe in marriage because I don't know. I feel like I really have to trust this person. I got trust issues. Like I don't know. I feel like I always have this constant fear that they're gonna leave me.
I think that's the reason why I guess we both need, because I know we both need like a long-term relationship. So I think after maybe like the 5th year, probably 6th year, that's when it's like, oh damn, like you really start to get to know the person, like very, very, very personal. You probably have like sleepovers once here and there.
Well,
And then
I'm sure once you guys been dating for at least 2 or 3 years, you have to move in with each other. Not have to, but I feel like you'd already be living together. Right?
oh yes.
Well, okay. Okay, maybe 4 years, 5.
It's
I don't
hard
know.
because I don't know how to explain it, but
I definitely think in like dating within 6 months or 7 months, you're gonna have sleepovers.
really,
Yes, yes, you
I don't
are.
know if it's because I have strict Mexican parents and
So do
they're like,
I,
no.
but like I'm gonna sleep over at my boyfriend's house, even if we've been dating for 3 months.
I don't think I'm so I know I'm 18, but I
Okay,
still live
okay,
under
okay.
my parents' rules. So
Let's say you're dating someone, you've been dating for like 6 months, you always hang out at their house, and they ask you to sleep over one night. You're gonna say no?
yes, because I still live with
Bruh,
my
bruh, no.
mom. Do you realize that?
Wow.
Okay, well, each household is different, but in my household, like maybe it's because we're all girls and like my dad is the only male in the household, so I feel like
That's
it's so weird.
Okay.
I don't know. Each household is different, but in my household, I feel like it'd be so weird if I tell my mom like, "Hey, can my boyfriend sleep over?" Like, where is he gonna sleep? On the couch?
No,
In my room.
no. No, not them not sleeping over your house, you sleeping over their house.
Oh.
That's what I meant. You wouldn't sleep over at their house?
Oh. If I kind of build that trust with him and his like family, then yes, I probably would.
Okay.
Like, because I have to get to know the family first.
No, okay, what if he has roommates?
Oh my God.
I'm like talking about the future. I'm not talking about right now. Girl, are you gonna sleep over with his parents there? That's so weird.
Bruh.
You never know. You never know if they like, but okay, if they do have roommates, I wouldn't really care. I'd probably be like, hey, I'm going. I don't care. Like, it's not awkward because they're not like, they're friends. You want to get to know their friends.
I live here now.
Yeah, I'd do that.
But
I wouldn't do it as often though. I'd probably do it when, I don't know, every month probably. I don't know. I wouldn't do it as often though.
I would do it often because I'm just like clingy.
I mean, so am I, but that's why like we hang out. Like, I don't know. It's just different. Like, I can't.
Okay.
So you know how you said, do you believe in marriage?
Yeah.
So I know a lot of couples, after they've been together for like 2 years, they ask, or they don't ask. Asking is wrong, but like the the guy usually gives a girl a promise ring. Do you think that's okay? Like, I know we can't get married now or like anything, but like I promise you, they make a promise. They make a promise. It's like, oh, like I promise you that we're gonna get married soon, but like this is just
like a holder.
Yeah.
Are you asking would I want someone to do that for me, or is that okay?
Like, do you think that's okay, or would you want that?
I think it's okay, but for me, I honestly would not want them to do that for me because I have trust issues. I would love it though if they gave me a ring pop. or they'll give me I like this idea. They give me a necklace with their last name and say, or they just like, I could wear their last name around my neck.
So is it just the ring that kind of like,
it kind of like throws me off?
So any other form type of jewelry would be okay?
Actually, just a necklace.
Well, yeah.
Like if they give me earrings, that's, I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Not weird, but like it just.
But on the topic of like materialistic things, do you think for like your 1 month, should you get something your second month, your third month, like when, or like is material things important in a relationship?
No, not really. And like it's kind of a 50-50-ish. It's more like I don't really want or need gifts, but it's more like that, I guess you could say desire. I would preferably want gifts, but I'm not asking for like, oh my god, like a diamond ring or a diamond necklace or the most expensive shoes ever. It's more like, oh, like, you know, if it would be nice if you gave me like flowers.
So on the topic of materialistic things, me personally, I like to make gifts a lot. I like to be crafty. So I would, like, let's say I had a boyfriend. Occasionally I would make them like, let's say they're working really hard at work or at school. I would make them a cute little box with their favorite snacks and just like, here, I love you.
I feel like those are the most valuable and the most gifts that you will, I guess, like appreciate more.
Yeah,
because that person made it.
Exactly. But I wouldn't want, I would be cute to get something in return, but like I don't expect you to, because I know some guys that's just like not their thing. And honestly, like when it comes to like gifts, like Valentine's Day or like your 6th month, I feel like for your 1 month, your 2-month anniversary, you don't have to give anything. Like it's not that important. But like a 6 month, I feel like it gets important your 6th month. If my significant other gave me a rock with googly eyes and they wrote me a letter on a piece of paper, I would be the most happiest. I would cry. I would break down crying because they got me a rock, and that's so sweet because they thought of me while picking out this rock. Is there a right or wrong way to be asked out? Personally, I think, or I would want it to be in person, but
yes,
I just feel like if it's over text, nah. But
it's like nobody.
Like, let's say right now, if it's over text, like you could just call me. Like, I feel like an over call would be cute too. But like, you know how like in high school, people would like bring oops. People would bring us like a sign. And
that was so cute, but like
that's extra. I wouldn't want that.
Really?
Or I would like it if they they buy me a box of chicken nuggets and be like, will you be my girlfriend, and write it inside the box. I'd like that. And we could both share the meal together. Our first
That's
meal
true.
together as a relationship, as of a couple.
That's so cute. But I mean, you are right about like, at least over FaceTime. Like, why would you ask someone out through text? That's just some middle school thing.
That's middle school type of thing.
We're big girls. We're big girls. That's middle
we're
school.
big girls. What is there? Do you like roses?
Flowers in general. I don't care. Roses.
Really?
Sunflowers.
I know people.
I'm not that. I mean, I don't know if it's just the fact that I've never received flowers from anyone, but like, actually, I did, but that was from my dad, and he got them for my birthday.
I have. It was in middle school, and it was this kid named Adrian, and he brought me flowers one time. I think he did. Yes, he did. For Valentine's Day. No cap. And I brought them home. No, I was in the car. My dad was like, "Who are those from?" And I was like, "Some boy." He's like, "Bruh." This was in 7th grade.
Oh, I've never received flowers other than my dad, but
I don't want to sound like picky, but I hate red roses. I just feel like it's so cliche.
Really?
Yeah, I just like it. Like I see red roses, and I'm like, ew, gross.
That's true. You do have a point, but I don't really care. It's a thought that counts. Like you made out of your day to buy flowers. Like just flowers in general. I don't care if they're roses, they're sunflowers, there's I don't
care
flower
if
type.
They're from your backyard. Are you talking to anyone right now?
I am available 24/7. So
dang,
no
you hear that, guys?
No commitment here. No talking to
anyone.
God. No talking to anyone. So
hit her up.
I'm free, especially on February 14th. So
oh yeah, I'm also free.
Can you take me out, please? If not, I'll take myself out.
Okay. How do I say it? What do you want to be doing on Valentine's Day? Because this is my dream Valentine's Day. I just want to order a bunch of food and eat it while watching movies. I especially want a Pizza Hut pizza, but Pizza Hut, they make it like heart-shaped.
They do?
Yes, they do.
No way. I actually never knew that. What the heck?
Yeah, I worked at Pizza Hut for 4 days, so I got a lot of experience.
I actually don't know what I want to do for Valentine's Day because it's so hard. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what I want. Like, I don't know if I should like stay. How do I say it? Like, okay, so if I were to potentially be in a relationship, I would just want to spend the day with him. Like, I wouldn't even want to go anywhere. I would just want to stay at home and like in our PJs, get matching PJs. That's for sure.
Okay.
Probably like get like a lot of snacks, stay home, and just I don't know, just stay home and be in comfy clothes and probably do some baking here and there. But if they want to plan something, I wouldn't mind that also, you know. Ooh, a long distance relationship.
No. 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 No.
Okay.
No. 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 No.
Is that not a thing for you?
No, they suck.
It is hard.
It's hard. It sucks, especially if the other person sucks at communication and they make up excuses and they don't like FaceTime. And yeah, it sucks. It's hard.
It is hard.
And I'm clingy, but like I'm not that type of clingy where like I obsess over you. I just like hanging out with you all the time and you're like my best friend. But I respect that you have other people in your life and you have other friends and I can't be with you all the time, but I cherish the moments when we are together. Does that make sense?
Period.
I'm not controlling, I
Heard.
promise. Like, I respect your boundaries, and yeah.
Ooh, okay, so right person, wrong timing. Do you believe in that?
Yeah, I do.
Elaborate. Can you please elaborate yourself?
I like, so you could be talking to someone and they're currently like going through something, maybe like a past breakup or just family stuff or stuff within themselves. And I believe, okay, so I'm gonna ask a question. Can you love someone if you hate yourself?
How? Whoa, that question kind of hit.
Because I think you most definitely can. Like, you could definitely like.
I think you can. I think you can, and then once you find, like, I guess in the beginning of the relationship, if you end up like, you know, catching feelings real hard and you end up really loving that person, yet you hate yourself, I think like as time goes on, you can like start feeling yourself and you start to love yourself because you met that person.
I think you're wrong. I think that's where the right person, wrong time comes in, because then you're gonna be like, you hate yourself. You obviously are. Maybe some days you're like always down, or like you just have your off days more than the other person. And I feel like the other person just like is there just to comfort you, and the other person just like gets so emotionally exhausted trying to help you all the time. And I feel like, how do I say it?
I think that's where relationships fail.
Yeah, there's like good times, but I feel like there's worse times because of the other person's going through some stuff, and the other person is just like trying to help them through it. And I feel like if the person was emotionally ready and they love themselves.
No!
This is me editing. Jimena's niece walked in and wouldn't leave her alone. So yeah, that's what happened. Back to the podcast.
Oh my god.
Anyways, back to what I was saying is they're like really good together, but I feel like that person's not emotionally ready, so right person, wrong time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Do you think it's okay meeting the in-laws, potential in-laws? Like meaning, like just me, not like the not like the cousins, but I feel like what the people that are most important, like their siblings and like their parents.
Yes, but like I don't want it to be in like a formal way. Does that make sense? I kind of want it to be like casual. Like I definitely want them to tell their parents that they're talking to someone. Like just let them know who I am, and then we'll be like, let's go get lunch. Or not like, you're coming to my house, we're sitting down on the couch and you're talking to my parents. Like, let's make it casual. Like, let's get lunch or brunch or dinner, you know?
Yeah, like you wouldn't, it's like we're getting to know them. You I guess your parents are like the most important thing, or should be. But
really,
I feel like the parents, well,
what if the other person doesn't, what if your significant other doesn't have a good relationship with their parents?
What if they don't have a really good relationship with their siblings?
What do you mean?
Because not everyone has it. It can go three ways. It's either you have a great relationship with your siblings, you have a really great relationship with your parents, or it could be both. Because I don't know how to explain it. Like, not everyone gets along well with like their family. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So
But
whoever,
you said parents. Do you think meeting parents is the most important thing?
I guess the parent who you're most close with, because
Okay, yeah.
who you're most close with, like for example, in my case, I would want to for them to get to know my mom first.
Okay, what if your parents don't approve, but you really, really like this person? You feel like they're their soulmate. You guys get along so well. It feels like you've known them your whole life in the past life, and your parents don't like them. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bro?
Oh my. Okay, so in that case, I feel like your significant other should keep a distance because you can't cut off. No, not like from you, but from your family. Because you can't cut off your end because of that one person. Because okay, let's take me and you for example. Let's take me and you for example. Let's say I have a really great boyfriend and I think he's so nice, but you don't like him. I'm not gonna cut you off, or I'm not gonna cut him off just because you guys don't like each other. You know?
Yeah. But I'm obviously not gonna like him for a reason. Because I see those red flags, baby.
That's on you. That's like I'm not saying that as a rude way, but that's like a you problem. Like if you don't I don't.
Yeah. Got it.
I'm not. I guess what I'm saying, like it's not. I'm not asking for approval, if that makes sense. That sounds so mean, but
no. I get it. I just thought of something. What are some red flags?
Ooh.
I got a lot.
Ooh, name him, sis. Name the list.
The list. If he only sleeps with one pillow. How is that a red flag? Trust me, it's a red flag. How is it a red flag? It's a red flag because it just shows like I don't know how to explain it, but I'm sure one of our viewers will understand. He has a thin pillow. If he uses 5-in-1 body shampoo, conditioner, if 3-in-1, that just shows he doesn't take care of himself. If he doesn't, like, let's say you're in a relationship, he doesn't post you in like his Instagram. He's just like, that's not my thing. Like, really? Like, what are you trying to hide me from your side house or something? You know what I'm saying?
But what if they don't usually post?
At least on your story, like that's only like up there for 24 hours. You don't have to make a.
That's true.
Instagram
That's so
post.
true. That is so true, though.
Like,
I can't
let the world be known we're a thing. Like,
what are you trying to hide? Like, huh?
Like, you never know. He could be talking to other girls and he's dating you, and the other girls don't know that he has a girlfriend because he never posts.
That's true. That is so true. Ooh. I feel like it's so. No, keep going.
Are you the jealous type? Because
to a certain extent.
Okay. Let's say your boyfriend had a really close girl best friend. Like really close. Like she's super touchy. They're just like when you guys are hanging out together, like with his girl best friend, you feel like you're third wheeling because they have so much in common and they just make like inside jokes and like you just feel uncomfortable and not welcome there.
Okay, in that case, I would be so jealous because if you're gonna form a relationship with like me, I guess with me and not your best friend or your best girlfriend, then might as well date them, because if you know them so well and you guys know each other so well and I guess you guys become touchy, then
no, but
I feel like it's a sign of disrespect from
he's just
your
gonna be like
other.
He's just gonna be like, that's how we are, we're just friends, and then he's gonna be like, wow, you don't like my friend, and his friend is gonna get involved, and she's, you know, it's just gonna get messy.
Yeah, but I feel like it comes to a certain extent.
Oh my god, what about coworkers? I would get a little bit jealous if it was our coworker.
I would too. There's
If
a
it
certain
was a
extent
girl-
of jealousy though.
True.
Like I'm not gonna be that crazy jealous, like who is that girl, like, you know, that I guess that aggressive jealous, like who like basically questioning everything they do. But I'm like calmly saying like, oh, like I'm like not saying this in like a rude way, but like, who is that girl you were talking to, or like, why were you talking to that girl? Like, just say it calmly, because if you I guess address it aggressively, then it's not gonna be a pretty argument, because then you got, I guess, yelling is involved, and then arguing, and then all that stuff.
Well, we kind of talked about this earlier, but I know what your answer is going to be, but is it okay to form a relationship with your coworker?
No. No.
Like, just simply no.
No, because let's say things do end, because everything comes to an end. You guys are both working at the same place. It's going to be awkward. And if you're working with your coworker, obviously all your other coworkers are your friends too. And then it just feels awkward. You're going to get questions all the time on like what happened. And I don't know, you just don't want your workplace to be uncomfortable.
True. I guess if you have like that fat crush and you want to like make the first move, that's on you. Like, if you're gonna create problems,
That's bold. I mean, if you're seasonal, yeah, go for it.
that's true.
But personally, I would not try to get invested in someone who I'm working with, because things could go really south. But let's say like your coworker is really fine. You guys giggle all the time. You guys are like having a blast. You guys are like best friends now. I would understand like why you have this temptation to date them, but honestly, I would just keep it friends. Keep it in the friend zone.
I guess hold yourself together if you don't want to have that tension or that problem. But then again, if you really like that person, go for it. But just keep in mind of the issues.
Let's say your very attractive coworker you have a crush on asks you out. Are you gonna say yes, or are you gonna say no? We shouldn't date in the workplace. What are you gonna say? Are you gonna be honest?
I had feelings for that person, I would totally go. But if I don't,
wouldn't.
like, just at all, like, period, like, if you had feelings, you wouldn't even go on a date or something.
No, I would just
like,
say,
it's just a no, like, end of situation.
Wait, you're like breaking up.
What do you mean?
You were like very laggy.
What do you mean, like breaking up?
Like laggy, like robot.
Like, oh no, like I don't want to talk anymore.
No, girl, the connection.
Ah!
It was like.
Oh, LMAO. Okay. Wait. I forgot. I don't even know what part. Bro, if this audio turns out so bad and there's like a lot of like cutting, I'm gonna cry.
Dude, I'm gonna cry.
Awkward.
Awkward moment. Ako tako baka di ka pita pupa. Dude, oh my god. Okay, so I'm taking German, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I am slowly developing a crush on my German professor's voice.
What? In the fudge nuggets, it's wrong with you.
Okay, so me and Jimena, I don't know if this is embarrassing. Can I say it? How we listen to boyfriend ASMR?
I don't know if that's embarrassing or if like that's.
Whatever.
I don't care.
I don't care either. But okay, so me and Jimena
Okay,
listen
go
to
ahead, say it.
boyfriend ASMR. Like boyfriend cuddles
When we
you
go
to
to sleep.
I don't do it every
Yes.
night, but I do it when I feel lonely. Which
Yes.
every night.
Yes.
But
Hashtag
so basically,
single problems.
yeah, if you're single and you're lonely, I would recommend boyfriend or girlfriend ASMR.
Highly recommend. It's such a good.
Like, it's not even them talking. It's just like them breathing.
There's some where like their voice sounds so nice, and I'm like, oh, this.
Yeah,
This.
dude.
This
I was
is-
watching this other one. I was watching this one where it's like, boyfriend wakes you up in the morning. But I don't know. It's just like their voice. They have like this one voice. It's just like so calming and
It's so
manly.
peaceful. Like it just.
Anyways, that's what
It's
my
heaven.
professor sounds like. Anyways.
Okay, do you find attractive like you don't even have to like look at the person, but like I feel like when you hear someone's voice it's like, oh my god.
Ooh,
But it has
it's
to be like
really,
a specific voice.
yeah, if it's like really deep.
Like I don't know, is it just me?
No, I agree. It also, okay, it doesn't have to be super deep. It's just like your voice, like, okay, if your voice is like super high and you sound like a 5-year-old or like a 7-year-old, then that's kind of a turn off. It's just like a certain voice.
Well,
Oh.
once you like see the person and then you hear their voice, I feel like the voice doesn't matter. But like when you hear someone's voice for the first time,
over the phone?
yes.
Ooh. Are there any zodiac signs you wouldn't date?
Taurus.
What? Why?
No, is it
Why?
Taurus?
Tauruses are so laid back.
No, which one is it?
Mine is Leo.
Why?
Girl, you've never met a Leo?
No. What are Leos?
Cheaters. But apparently
Aquariuses.
Aquarius is, oh, okay.
I don't know if it's because my sister's Aquarius.
Ooh.
But like, I know how she is, so I'm like, oh no.
I would never date an Aries man ever again. Okay, Danny, if you're listening to this, I know you're Aries. You are awesome. I love you. But the past Aries people, it's just, Danny is a different breed of Aries. But Leos are just like, I know my zodiac compatibility is Leo, but I hate Leos. They're so like stuck up, cocky, and they're like cheaters.
Would you date your own zodiac sign?
Girl, I'm an Aries, so no.
Oh, LOL.
No, I wouldn't.
Would I date a Libra? I don't think so. I would want the other person to be different. It does physical bother you? Like if you look at their
girl. Oh wait, physical touch?
No, not physical touch, like how you see a person. Does physical matter? Like meaning do you
the way they look?
Yeah.
Do looks matter?
Yeah.
Can I be honest?
Yes. This is the freaking just be honest. Just be honest.
You don't honestly, if you look like you don't take care of yourself, no. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yes,
they have greasy hair all the time. They don't shave. I mean, I like beards, but like if you're
Maintain
just, like,
it. If they maintain
it. Yeah, I guess it just depends on like your hygiene.
True. I mean, I do want. It's not. I'm not. I don't want. I don't. How do I?
Everyone
say
has
it
their
without,
type. Everyone has their type.
Yes,
right?
I do have. I actually do have a specific type, but
What's your type? What's your type? What's your type? I know your type, but tell the viewers what's your type.
Okay. It's because I'm so picky with guys. I think that's why I can't form a relationship.
Girl, you are picky.
I am so picky. Like but I want them to be Hispanic. I don't care if you're Mexican, but I just want you to be Hispanic. But I'm such a paisa. If you know what that is, thank you. But I'm so Hispanic and Mexican to al 100.
My type is honestly like anyone, but there's like just like a certain look that I really like. Like if you have long hair, ooh! If you have long hair, hubba. If you're like kind of pale, hubba. I don't really care about height. I mean, if you're shorter than me, then I mean, okay, like height is not important. If I tend to like, I like some meat. I like some meat on. If you have like freckles, that's cute. But mostly like the long hair gets me. If you have a mustache, ooh.
I feel like for me, my personal opinion, I feel like height does matter. Like I don't mean to come off as like
picky.
Actually, I admitted it. I'm very picky, so height does matter. But I think the cherry on top, like it doesn't have to be included. But if it is, it's like, oh my god, like tattoos. I have no idea. Tattoos are so freaking attractive. I cannot stress enough. Cherry on top, like the most cherry on top. If you have a sleeve, I don't know what is it about that, but it's so attractive. It is. Oh my god, I cannot stress enough how attractive that is.
Yes, agreed.
Especially
Tattoos.
on the forearm. Ooh. Like on the forearm.
Tattoos anywhere, honestly. But like if you have a lot, that is spicy. Piercings too. Piercings.
Yeah.
Glasses. I don't know.
It depends.
I guess.
It depends.
I guess. Like
it
really,
looks good on some people, and some people it doesn't. It varies.
Rude.
It varies. I'm sorry. I'm so picky. With guys.
Guys, you hear that? She's picky.
I'm so picky. So if I ever decide to pick you, you should feel special. Not too much.
Damn.
But you should. Because I'm so picky. I think that's why it's so hard for me to get into a relationship.
Damn, girl.
I think we should. It's so true, though.
I think we should wrap up.
Pack it up, sis.
But yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening. You can't really watch it.
Right. Thanks for listening. We really appreciate if you give us a like.
Give us a like, please.
We would also really like it if you share.
Oh, share
our podcast. But thanks for tuning in for episode 2.
Tune in for episode 3.
Yep. Bye.